Welcome to Hoot Ones, the Hoot Show with even Hooter questions. My name's Alexis and I'm going to be your host for today. So I am joined in the studio with the newly elected President and Vice President, Pierce and Dalia. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so how are you guys with spice? It's like, this is a show and it's like, we're going to be eating. How's spice for you?
I'm honestly scared.
Okay, that's okay. I'm scared too.
I'm usually pretty good with the spice, but I'm looking at one of these wings and it already doesn't like me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with spice too, but this is definitely going to be a challenge on how good I am. Like, I'm a little cocky. I'm like, yeah, I'm good with spice, but I'm probably going to be humbled a lot today. Okay, so let's just jump in with our first wing. So this is Cholula. It has a Scoville unit about 1,000, so that's not that bad. Okay. So if you guys want to just dig in with me. Okay, this is a cakewalk for me at least. What are you thinking?
That's good.
Okay, getting into our first question. I'm so happy that you guys got elected. How has it been? How do you feel now that like the campaigning is done? Like, what has it been like?
Well, so far for me, it's been a great experience. Pierce and I have been working along really well and interviewing people, just getting ready for when our term comes.
Yeah, it's been a really, really great experience so far. It's obviously definitely like a relief, definitely getting the stress and hardships of campaigning over with, but we're really looking forward to just getting everything going, getting in this year and really implementing a lot of change.
How did you guys meet? Like, how did you guys decide to like run together?
Yeah, so I joined student government. Dalia was actually in before I was, and I started regularly attending House meetings, and I would report to the House every Friday with different updates on what's going on university-wide. And Dalia was the House Administrative Officer at the time, so she would also give reports. And we just started talking a little bit, just like seeing like, hey, what would you like to see change? And we kind of just like went down the rabbit hole, and then we're like, you know what, like let's do this thing.
Let's get into the next one. This is the classic hot, and it's 1,800, so like an 800 jump. Okay. So we'll see how that goes.
Cheers.
I like the taste. This is actually like really good, so.
I could eat like 12 of these.
Actually better than
I was about to say, I think this is like less hot than the Cholula.
Okay, so let's get into a bit of your campaign. So you guys ran on a platform that promised things like textbook stipends, free Spotify for students, and if you live on campus, like you may get streaming services. Can you tell us a bit about how you came to those promises and like how you want to implement them?
So the textbook support program is a big one, especially for people who cannot really afford supplies. So something that Pierce and I worked on is on allocating money towards this program.
Can you talk to me about the Spotify? Like, what inspired you guys to think, let's see if we can get this for the students?
Yeah, it's something that we really wanted to explore was getting some of these services offered that's saying, okay, so if you're not on campus, right, but you're still an FAU student, what kind of things can we continue to offer as a student body to where if like you're just in class from 9 to 5, what can we extend to you past that time? What can we extend to you in your daily life that says, hey, you really get, a perk for being a student here? So that was kind of one of the things we were thinking about.
Okay, so let's jump into the third wing now. This is a mighty jump. It's 36,000. I don't think I've ever tried a sauce that's 36,000. So I really am excited for this.
Did we go from 1,800?
Yeah, 1,800 to 36,000. That is a jump. I mean,
I'm excited.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
let's
go.
Cheer.
Cheers.
I'll
Cheers.
just cheer.
You want to cheer? Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yep, all right.
Are you ready?
I just jumped into it. It tastes good.
I got nothing.
No, same. Okay. Maybe it hasn't hit yet, or maybe we're just superheroes.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
Oh, it's hitting y'all?
A little bit. It's slowly creeping up.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat more because I'm afraid it's gonna hit me all at once.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
That's sneaking up.
What are y'all feeling right now? Because
It's not in my tongue, it's in my throat.
oh,
It's the same thing.
don't y'all finish each other's
it's-
sentences. Y'all are really the perfect duo.
It's like
Oh.
it's kind of like a nice It's a nice burn.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's not like.
I don't feel nothing right now. Like, this is good. I would eat this.
I could eat these.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a little game that we like to do on Hoot Ones. So it's called Explain That Gram. So can you tell us about this one?
Oh.
You guys remember? I thought this was cute, so we were like, we gotta just choose this. Tell us about it.
So we were trying to do photos together post-election, and we tried to do them like 3 days prior to taking that photo, and we had like sun in our eyes, and I'm always like, somebody's like I can't get the good smile in, and we were just like, it was just not working out. So we came back and we did like a sunset thing on Friday after the house meeting, and we went over, and
golden hour.
yeah,
Okay.
we had to do it. And then Dalia was like, "Look excited! Like, let's do a fun one." And that's what came out of it. So that was like our fun picture.
So can you explain this one? This is you guys going around to the sororities, right, and campaigning. Can you tell us about that?
Campaigning days. That was actually a pretty fun day because it was our first time like walking into chapters and speaking to a big crowd of like our proposals. So it was so much fun.
Yeah, that was like what Dalia said. That was like our first like kind of day on the campaign trail, if you will, and we got to talk to a lot of students, and like we knew we like were onto something when we talked to like different groups and different RSOs and the fraternities and sororities, and it wasn't like talking to a bunch of people who didn't care. Like we were out, like we're almost an hour behind to our last group we were scheduled to speak with, because like it was almost like they wouldn't let us out the door. Like everyone had questions, everyone was involved and like engaged when we were speaking, and so we're tapping into like something students really care about. Like we're onto something here with what we're talking about, and if we can like take that and put it into action, like we can make some like serious like fundamental changes for our university to make, you know, our campus more involved, make us more of a kind of a lively campus, bringing that kind of back that we haven't really had since COVID, you know.
Okay guys, so we are on to our last swing, and it's tradition that we all do a little last dab, because that's the name of the hot sauce. So, okay, anyone want to go first? Ooh,
I'll go first.
I mumbled my words. Anyone want to go first?
Jumped on that.
I'm so nervous. Is that good?
Yeah. It is 2 million, so do remember that.
That one was 36,000.
Rub it in.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
No, but yes. That big dab is like not.
Okay, cheers again.
Did you put the dab off?
No.
Are you cheating?
I'm not.
Okay, everybody. It's impressive.
Okay. Our last question. Yeah, that's hot. That's a habanero. Ooh.
Oh my god, this is really hot.
It tastes like you just bit a habanero. Okay, so the last question I have for you is, what type of legacy do you want to leave with your presidency?
It's on my lips.
Ooh.
I think the biggest thing is leaving a high standard of these executive positions and showing how much can actually be done when you have like, I don't want to use like the level of authority, but when you actually like do your job within the position, we want that. I believe that's like the biggest legacy, to show that things can actually happen.
You okay there?
You're funny.
Ooh, you are sweating. Whoa.
It's not my.
It's hurting my tongue. Like,
Yeah,
it's my
it's
tongue.
like daggers.
I mean, it's like my lips. It's hurting my lips.
Are you okay? You go.
Oh, we're good.
It.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming in here and letting me interview you and eating all these hot wings with me. Is there anything you would like to promote?
Student feedback. We're always looking for student feedback, because that's how we can do our jobs better. It's how we can dictate our student government to work for students, how it's meant to be run. So we're always available. Upstairs Student Union, room 215. Come see us.
Yeah, always feel free to just DM us at Kennamer Calvillo 2022. Definitely follow our Instagram and keep up with us.
Okay, thank you so much. And that is Hoot Ones.